Hey everyone, and a big warm welcome to Personal Finance Pro. We're so glad you've joined us. This is the place, your dedicated channel, designed to empower you to help you truly take control of your money and ultimately, to guide you toward living your very best financial life. We believe that financial well-being is a cornerstone of a happy and fulfilling life, and it's far more accessible than many people think. Today, I'm absolutely thrilled to share 7 wonderfully simple budgeting hacks. These aren't your typical, overly complex financial strategies. Instead, these are practical, down-to-earth tips that can genuinely, seriously help you save more money, month in and month out. And the best part? You won't need any complicated spreadsheets that make your head spin, nor will you have to wade through dense financial jargon that feels like learning a whole new language. We're all about keeping things straightforward and actionable here. These are hacks you can start implementing right away without needing a degree in finance. They're designed to fit into your busy life and make a tangible difference to your bank balance and your peace of mind. So if you're ready to discover some easy wins for your wallet and build healthier financial habits, let's dive right in and explore these game-changing techniques together. First up, and this is truly foundational, let's talk about the critical habit of tracking your spending. It might sound a little meticulous, perhaps even a bit tedious at first, but I promise you, its power is transformative. Think of it like this. If you have no clear picture of where your hard-earned money is actually going each day, each week, each month, then how can you ever realistically expect to gain control over it? It's like trying to navigate a ship without a map or a compass. You're essentially sailing blind. The good news is that tracking doesn't have to be a chore. There are so many fantastic, user-friendly tools available to make this process incredibly smooth. You can use brilliant free apps like Mint or You Need a Budget, often called YNAB, which can often link directly to your bank accounts and automatically categorize your transactions, giving you a clear overview with minimal effort. These apps often come with insightful reports and visualizations that can highlight spending patterns you weren't even aware of. However, if you're someone who prefers a more hands-on, tangible approach, even a simple, humble notebook and a pen can be just as effective. The act of physically writing down each expenditure can, for many, create a stronger mental connection to their spending habits. The key is consistency. Whether digital or analog, the goal is to capture every single dollar that leaves your possession. You might be surprised, even shocked, to discover where small, seemingly insignificant purchases are adding up. Maybe it's those daily coffees, the occasional takeaway, or those little online impulse buys. Once you see it all laid out, you'll experience those aha moments. This awareness is the very first, indispensable step towards making informed decisions, plugging financial leaks, and truly steering your financial ship in the direction you want it to go. If you don't know where your money's going, you'll never, ever know how to control it and make it work for you. Next, let's explore a wonderfully straightforward approach to budgeting that completely demystifies the process, the 50-30-20 rule. Budgeting often gets a bad rap for being restrictive or overly complicated, but this rule proves it doesn't have to be hard at all. It's a simple yet profoundly effective guideline that helps you allocate your after-tax income in a balanced way, ensuring you're covering your essentials, enjoying your life, and building for the future. So, how does it work? The 50-30-20 rule suggests splitting your total income into 3 main categories. First, 50% of your income is allocated to your needs. These are the absolute essentials, the non-negotiables you require to live. This category typically includes things like your rent or mortgage payments, essential utility bills like electricity, water, and gas, groceries for your meals at home, transportation costs to get to work or run essential errands, insurance payments, health, car, home, and any minimum payments due on existing debts. These are the foundational expenses you must cover each month. Then 30% of your income is designated for your wants. This is where the fun comes in. This category covers all the discretionary spending that enhances your lifestyle and brings you joy, but isn't strictly necessary for survival. It's important to have room in your budget for enjoyment, and this 30% allocation acknowledges that. Finally, the remaining 20% of your income is dedicated to savings debt payoff. This is the portion of your money that works towards your future financial security and freedom. This includes building up your emergency fund, which is crucial for unexpected expenses, contributing to your retirement accounts, saving for specific long-term goals like a down payment on a house, or making extra payments towards paying off high-interest debt more quickly, like credit cards or personal loans. What's truly brilliant about the 50-30 20 rule is its inherent simplicity and its remarkable effectiveness. Moreover, it's totally flexible. If you find that your needs are higher, perhaps due to living in a high cost of living area, you might need to adjust the percentages slightly, maybe by reducing your wants for a period. The key is to use it as a starting point and adapt it to your unique circumstances and financial goals. Give it a try. You might be surprised at how easily it helps you manage your money with clarity and purpose. Our third hack is a true game changer for building wealth almost effortlessly. Automate your savings. The principle here is beautifully simple. Set it and forget it. This strategy revolves around the concept of paying yourself first, which means a portion of your income is directed towards your savings goals before you even have a chance to spend it on other things. How do you do this? The most common and effective way is to set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings account. Schedule this transfer to occur on the same day you get paid or the day after. Whether it's a fixed amount or a certain percentage of your paycheck, the key is that it happens automatically, like clockwork, without you needing to manually intervene each time. Many employers also offer the option to split your direct deposit, sending a portion of your paycheck directly into a savings account and the rest into your checking account. The psychological benefit of this automation is immense. When the money is moved out of sight and into your savings before you see it in your everyday spending account, you're less likely to miss it or be tempted to spend it. It effectively removes the decision-making process and the potential for procrastination or forgetfulness. You'll simply adjust your spending to what's left in your checking account. Even if you start with a small amount, say $25 or $50 per paycheck, the consistency of automated savings adds up significantly over time, thanks to the power of regular contributions. It's one of the most passive yet powerful ways to build your emergency fund, save for a down payment, or invest for retirement. You'll be steadily growing your savings without even actively thinking about it, creating a financial cushion and working towards your long-term goals with remarkable ease. Now for a technique that might seem a bit old school in our increasingly digital world, but its effectiveness remains undeniably powerful: using cash envelopes. This tactile method can be incredibly potent for those who find it easy to overspend when relying solely on debit or credit cards. Here's how it works. At the beginning of your budget period, say each week or month, you withdraw cash and physically divide it into labeled envelopes for various spending categories. For instance, you might have an envelope labeled groceries, another for dining out, one for entertainment, gas, or fun money. You decide on the budget for each category and put that specific amount of cash into its designated envelope. The magic of this system lies in its tangible nature. When you go grocery shopping, you take your groceries envelope. As you spend, you see the cash physically diminishing. Once the cash in a particular envelope is gone, it's truly gone for that budget period. There's no swiping a card and dealing with the consequences later. This direct visual feedback creates a powerful psychological barrier against overspending. You become acutely aware of how much you have left in each category, forcing you to make more conscious spending decisions. If your fun money envelope is empty mid-month, you'll have to wait until the next budget period to refill it, or perhaps find free ways to entertain yourself. It's a very concrete way to enforce your budget limits and can be particularly helpful for categories where you tend to consistently go over budget. It teaches discipline and helps you stick to your financial plan in a very hands-on way, preventing those little leaks that can derail your savings goals. This next hack might seem obvious, but it's astonishing how much money can slip through the cracks here. Diligently review and cancel subscriptions you don't actually use or value. In today's world, we're bombarded with subscription offers for everything from streaming services and music platforms to software, news apps, gym memberships you rarely attend, and those tempting free trials that quietly convert to paid plans. This phenomenon is often called subscription creep, where small individual monthly charges accumulate over time into a surprisingly significant drain on your finances. You might easily be losing $50 or even much more. every single month on services you've completely forgotten about or no longer derive meaningful benefit from. Take a close look at your bank and credit card statements from the past few months. Scrutinize every recurring charge. Ask yourself honestly, am I regularly using this service? Is it providing me with value equivalent to its cost? So if the answer is no, or if you're unsure, it's time to cancel. There are also helpful services and apps, some of which are even free, that can help you identify recurring payments and make the cancellation process easier. By trimming this unnecessary financial fat, you're not just saving a few dollars here and there. You could be freeing up a substantial amount of money annually that can be redirected towards your savings, debt repayment, or things you truly value. Think of it as instantly giving yourself a raise by simply stopping the waste. It's a quick win that can have a noticeable impact on your monthly cash flow. Here's a deceptively simple yet profoundly effective habit that can save you a bundle over time. Always shop with a list, especially for groceries, but really for any kind of shopping trip. We've all been there. You pop into the store for just a couple of things and emerge with a basket full of items you hadn't planned on buying. That's impulse spending, and it's a very real and common budget wrecker. Retailers are experts at encouraging these spontaneous purchases through clever product placement, enticing displays, and limited-time offers. A shopping list acts as your shield against these temptations. Before you even step foot in a store or browse an online shop, take a few moments to plan what you truly need. For grocery shopping, this might involve checking your pantry, fridge, and freezer to see what you already have, and perhaps planning your meals for the week. Write down everything you need, and then, this is the crucial part, commit to sticking to that list. When you're in the store, consult your list frequently and resist the urge to stray into aisles you don't need to visit or to grab items not on your plan. It sounds incredibly basic, but the discipline of adhering to a list helps you stay focused, reduces decision fatigue because you've already made the decisions at home, and minimizes those unplanned expenditures that can quickly add up. Over the course of a month, and certainly over a year, the savings from consistently avoiding impulse buys can be quite significant. This simple practice empowers you to be a more intentional consumer, ensuring that your money goes towards what you genuinely need and value, rather than being frittered away on momentary whims. Our final hack for today is a fantastic way to reset your spending habits and give your savings a quick, noticeable boost. Try a no-spend challenge. The concept is straightforward. You pick a specific period. It could be a weekend, a full week, or if you're feeling ambitious, even an entire month, during which you commit to spending absolutely no money, except on genuine, predefined essentials. What counts as an essential is up to you to define beforehand, but typically it would include things like your mortgage or rent, basic utility bills if they fall due, essential groceries for home-cooked meals, not takeaways or restaurant meals, and critical medication or healthcare needs. Everything else, eating out, coffee shop visits, shopping for clothes or entertainment, online purchases, hobbies that cost money, is off limits for the duration of the challenge. A no-spend challenge does several wonderful things. Firstly, it dramatically raises your awareness of your ingrained spending patterns and habits. You'll quickly notice all the little instances where you unthinkingly pull out your wallet. Secondly, it encourages creativity. You'll start to discover free ways to entertain yourself, like exploring local parks, borrowing books or movies from the library, having a game night at home, or tackling those DIY projects you've been putting off. It can also help you appreciate more of what you already have, rather than constantly seeking something new. Perhaps most importantly, it can significantly reset your consumer mindset, making you more conscious and deliberate about your spending even after the challenge ends. And of course, it provides a fantastic, rapid boost to your savings because all the money you would have normally spent during that period can go straight into your savings account or towards debt. It's a powerful exercise in financial discipline and mindfulness that can yield both immediate and long-lasting benefits. So there you have them. 7 incredibly powerful yet wonderfully beginner-friendly budgeting hacks that can truly make a difference in your financial life. We've covered everything from the foundational importance of tracking every dollar and the simple brilliance of the 50-30-20 rule to the almost magical effects of automating your savings and the tangible control offered by cash envelopes. We've also looked at practical steps like canceling unused subscriptions, the disciplined approach of shopping with a list, and the mindset-shifting power of a no-spend challenge. Each of these strategies is designed to be accessible and implementable, no matter where you are on your financial journey. Now, the thought of adopting all 7 at once might feel a little overwhelming, and that's perfectly okay. The best way to achieve lasting change is to start small and build momentum. I encourage you to pick just 2 or 3 of these hacks that resonate most with you, or seem like they would address your biggest financial pain points right now. Commit to trying them consistently for the next 30 days. You might be absolutely amazed at the real, tangible changes you begin to see in such a short space of time. Perhaps you'll find you have more money left at the end of the month, feel less stressed about your finances, or simply gain a greater sense of control and confidence in managing your money. These small shifts can lead to significant long-term improvements in your financial well-being. If these insights and tips have been helpful to you today, and if they've sparked some ideas for how you can improve your own financial habits, that's fantastic. We encourage you to explore more resources, continue learning, and keep seeking out strategies that empower you. Personal finance is a journey of continuous improvement. Our ultimate aim here is to help you grow your money and to do it smarter, not harder, so you can build the financial future you deserve. Thank you for joining us, and here's to your financial success.